This is the character journal for episode 2 of the Tainted Lands Shadows of the City. This is our tier 2 campaign of the Tainted Lands, obviously. Um, Overall, it was an interesting episode, or interesting session. Quite a bit happened. I'm not really gonna do this in character, but kind of like third party looking in on what Junie was doing, obviously, and everybody else. Um, so we returned to get the from getting the black spore for Harwin, and so we did that. We dropped it off. We talked to him. Can't remember the conversation that was had. Decided to go to the library to do research. Junie was not doing very well. She took a lot of damage in the battle that we had previously and pretty much exhausted herself getting back to Black Sands. And so we're all at the library. I don't know why Junie agreed to go to the library. She probably didn't remember agreeing to go to the library. So we're at the library. Junie is practically dead. Not quite, pretty close. And so Sir Kay gives does lay on hands for her, brings her up a bit, just enough to get from the library back to the hotel. Which was nice because it happened really fast. We got to the library closed, decided to come back the next day, found this really fancy inn and diner, which was for Junie was absolutely amazing because she really needed a really good shower / bath or both, a really good night's sleep, a really fancy meal, and last but not least, she just really wanted to feel civilized, for lack of a better term. I mean, everything up until then has been fairly civilized. I say that with a bit of uncertainty because, I mean, it's very possible it really hasn't been. Nevertheless, we ate because of our appearances, which was not the best. Our clothes were still, for the most part, caked in mud and very dirty from the previous day. Got a lot of very interesting looks in the gang, or from other people. Our server host she had an attitude, and Sir Kay did not like that. It was actually pretty hysterical. So it was really funny what Kay did. Pretty much just like how we phrased, I believe, was went middle-aged Karen on her. We all got our rooms separately, which was really nice for a change because Junie was really happy not to have to share space. She was really happy to have her own area that she could just kind of make hers for even how temporary, and it was just hers to relax and do whatever with and just chill. And she was super ecstatic and very childlike, and she was just really happy. Um, had a bath, which was really awesome. Salvaged what she could of her clothes. Went down to dinner. Had, as usual, some very interesting conversations with everybody. Wallace just kind of told us that his usual song and dance about what he's looking for, even though he really doesn't know what he's looking for, but he has a really clear sense of what he's looking for. Ultimately, whatever Wallace is looking for is a work in progress. It's always a work in progress with him. Went to bed. It was a great sleep because it was a beautiful bed. Junie was very happy. She was very rested for once in a very long time. So the next day, we had agreed the previous day to go to the library. On our way out, we had found, we wanted to do something else different that we hadn't done for breakfast, and we found this cart with a bunch of finger-sized pastries. They're very tiny, pasty. They're very tiny pastries, like finger pastries, like 2-bite brownie style pastries. and we bought the whole cart from the lady because they're A, very tiny, B, there's 5 of us, and C, we were very, very hungry. So we just bought everything and probably made her day. She made ours. It's all good. We also found a tailor. I don't remember the sequence of the events, if it was breakfast and then the tailor, or tailor and then breakfast. Regardless, we found a tailor because we were like, we need clothes. I wanted clothes. I believe Sir Kay wanted clothes. I don't remember if anybody else got clothes. But I do know that Sir Kay and I, because Toby, his clothes were getting a little raggedy and gross. Like he hides it under this cloak that he has, but Toby needed a new getup. Toby refuses to get a new getup. Therefore, Sir Kay and Junie had to force Toby to get a new getup. We're waiting on that. That's to be determined. He's probably going to be very, very angry. Junie's not going to care. Finally, go to the library. We're poking around the library. We split up in the library. A couple of us go up, a couple of us go down to the archives. And as usual, somebody comes to pick a paddle. I don't know why Junie was shocked. She was a little bit shocked. Junie's maturing. Junie is growing up. She's glowing up, which is really nice. I don't think we actually figured out who it was, or even what it was, or where it came from, or even what it wanted. We just kind of started fighting it. Wallace and I believe Sir Kay were down with it because it came in like the bottom level. Junie, Toby, and was Wynn up there? I think Wynn must have been upstairs as well. I don't actually remember where Wynn was. Well, I think she was upstairs. Nevertheless, I start flying arrows at it. Everybody else does their thing, trying to get rid of this thing, or whoever it was. Wallace nearly dies because it's very clear from the very beginning that this thing is out for Wallace. Whatever Wallace is wanting, whatever he's looking for, apparently he must be stopped. So that's what this thing was after Wallace. Things got really dark. Things got very weird as usual. And then we just managed to kill this thing. So Junie was kind of disappointed that she didn't get to make the killing blow because she kind of had something exciting planned. The gears were grinding and she had a plan of action. Unfortunately, that plan of action could not be carried out because I believe Sir Kay delivered the final blow. It was either Kay or Wallace. Nevertheless, Junie was obviously very relieved that this thing is dead. Very kind of disappointed that she couldn't deliver the winning blow. She's hoping for one more turn. So hopefully next time, because Junie's like, I know things. I'm stronger. Like I said, Junie has glowed up, so it's going to be good. And that's pretty much exactly where episode 2 ended off. Was it died, and we ended because we have work in the morning after. So yeah. Stay tuned for Monday. Monday, July 15th. We'll be back 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on Twitch TV, twitch.tv/The Tainted Lands. And we will see you there. Thank you.